Hello, and welcome to week 4 of postpartum. And I know my windows are very glary. Today is Wednesday, December 28th. Just got out of the shower because we finally got our well system fixed last night. So we have water again. We also have a washing machine. Luckily, blessedly, thankfully, whatever, all of the above. Our neighbor had a washing machine that he said we can have. So yay, we have water, we have a washing machine. Our heat is still kind of in and out. Apparently the heat works mostly when it gets cold, probably because it's warm inside and we don't notice it as much, but whatever. I just got out of the shower. For the past 2 days, today and yesterday, I've been really tired. I don't know if it's just because of stress is catching up to me about the car and about everything else, or if it's just because the house has been dirty because we haven't had water for 2 days, which was, we haven't had it in a couple days until last night. So we couldn't really do anything to the house, and without having a washing machine, the laundry was adding up, so that was kind of depressing. It just felt like the house is getting dirtier and dirtier, and I like to clean. So I don't know if that was what was bringing my mood down enough to sleep a lot, or if my body is just telling me that you need to rest. I don't know. But it's not like I'm getting sick. It's just like I don't want to wake up. And I did accidentally nap through my alarm clock yesterday, so I didn't pump at 5 p.m. And by the time I woke up at 9, my boobs were so engorged. Not painfully engorged, just so engorged that I needed to pump, and that was a bad mistake. I think I woke up at 7 and pumped at 7, then pumped at 9, but even so, I'm trying really hard to keep on the same schedule of pumping, because I know when the babies come home, I'm trying to breastfeed them. It's at the point now where the babies are turning a month old tomorrow. Yay! They're already a month old. I know, it's crazy. And I'm going to be in the hospital tomorrow to see them. Yay, because we missed yesterday because we had to go to Home Depot and get parts for the well system, and then we had to do some other things, and the well system took a couple hours. So by the time we even did anything, I was in bed, and I was like, I don't feel like, I was too tired to care. But other than the stressful things. Oh, another sort of good thing is that hopefully the car is where we left it. Hopefully the owners of this private property didn't tow it. We did leave a note in the vehicle that says we're going to get towed. I don't know if Jim ever drove by it to find out if the car is still there. If the car is still there, great. Then if it's not, then that sucks, because we're going to have to call around and find out where it got towed. But there is a guy who reached out to me on Facebook and said that there's a dealership, I think here in Burgaw, that will do a trade-in deal with the vehicle depending on how much it is. So that we can use the car for a down payment on a different car, because at this point this car has given us more problems. It worked fine when we first got it, and then it's like as if we went down to Florida and came back and it just decided to not want to work anymore. I don't know. We spent more money fixing this car than it is worth. We just need a different car. I hate to lose it, but at the same time, it's not drivable. Every time we fix something on it, something else breaks, and it's just, yeah. So we're going to probably trade it in and get a different car, which is a whole different thing. I did film, or I tried to film the well system yesterday, not only for our own knowledge for in the future if anything ever happens, but for internet purposes. I didn't film it that well, so I'll put it in the description whenever I do upload that video. Later on, that's why. This is the last week of December, so my mental health videos obviously will continue through 2023, and my postpartum videos will continue. I already talked about this in my December mental health video, which I will be uploading on Friday, so by the time this video comes out, you guys will already have known about what I talk about. Today, after I took a shower, I have a weird headache. I don't know if it's because I didn't hydrate enough, I didn't eat enough, I'm still tired, I slept too much. I don't know. I have like a weird tension headache behind my eyeballs. It's like behind this eyeball and my nose. It's kind of like sinuses, like right here, but it's behind this eyeball, and it's also back here. So I don't know where this tension headache is coming from. I don't know if it's stress. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I can finally relax because I can finally do all of this laundry. Let me show you guys literally how much laundry we have, and like, it's ridiculous. And no, I don't have to do all of it. So, like, some of it, like the blankets and stuff, I probably won't do, but, like, yeah, that's a lot of laundry. And the only reason why I say I may not do the blankets is because they are, sorry, that was bothering me. The reason why I said I probably won't do the blankets is because some of those blankets are the dog blankets. And yes, the dog blankets do need to be washed. But I may not do that today. Funny story about having the washing machine, though, is that we don't have any laundry soap, so we are using body wash, which is not recommended to do, but you can use Dawn dish soap. I did read that, but you have to dilute it. It's like 1 tablespoon to so many cups, and then so it's less sudsy. I did Google that. So if need be, we do have Dawn dish soap. Right now, I have so many body washes that I've had for like 3 or 4 years. Because when you get like free samples of things, or people give them to you because they don't like the scent, or the halfway house that I lived in at one time, I got a bunch from them. So I have a bunch of body wash that I've saved up for a few years. So it's not like I'm ever going to run out. I don't know if I can use like shampoo or anything. I do have baking soda powder, whichever one you put in with vinegar to use. But we're going to run out of vinegar. I might use that on the dog's blankets just because it'll get the dog smell out and then they'll be clean. So I don't want to waste all the body wash or Dawn dish soap on that. But we need to do laundry. But that's pretty much it for, I guess, day 1 of week 4. I don't even know what week it is. My C-section scar, like I said, I don't know about YouTube showing it, but I'm going to try. And when I edit this, if it won't let me show it, let's see if I can show you guys. I don't know if I could show, like, but that's the C-section scar. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's right here. I think it is. It's probably right down here. You probably can't see it. I'm not going to show too much because it is really, really low. And by the time I edit it, this video, I may not be able to include it. I know I'm trying to keep my postpartum videos raw. I might have to put on low-rise underwear and show you guys, because I know that's something that everybody ever wants, always wants to know, is how a scar heals and how it looks. But I don't know how to show without showing, if that makes sense. But on the note, I'm not going to leave this vlog any longer. I'm tired. Once I get all this laundry done, I will feel so much better, or as much as I can, I will feel so much better. I have to remake the bed and everything. But so far, the past 2 days, I've been really, really tired. But I'm starting to get back to going to see the babies tomorrow. And I have a weird headache right now, but other than that, until, I guess, tomorrow or later on. What is up, my YouTubers, and welcome to me forgetting to vlog my postpartum week 4. Yes, so I don't think I've started week 4. If I have, you'll see the first part of week 4. But it's New Year's Eve. So we are at the hospital spending the night. I am in the family lounge area, so if you see the background, that's why. Love the ceiling, by the way. The ceiling right over here is all handprints from the kids. But no. So this past week has been very interesting for my emotions because couldn't get to the hospital on Tuesday, so that kind of upset me, but we had a lot of things to do. We got behind with the car situation, and by the time we even got back to the house, it was probably too late to come to the NICU because Jim had to work the next day. We could have still came. I could have still spent the night, but at that point, I was so stressed out about everything that I just wanted to go home. So we came Thursday, and I think that threw off my whole week. because I kept thinking Thursday was Tuesday. Thursday when we came, they told us that Trenton was going to come home. So I haven't really nested. I might have talked about this in the NICU vlog. At this point, guys, I have no idea what I have been saying and what I have not been saying. So a lot of this might be repetitive. So I apologize in advance if a lot of this is repetitive. This is just mommy brain. And I'm dropping trash all over the floor. That's awesome. I'll pick it up. But so basically, I didn't really go through a nesting phase throughout my pregnancy, right? And then by the time I wanted to go through a nesting phase, or I was just starting to get to a nesting phase, the babies decided to come. And so I never really went through that full-on nesting phase. Then when I got discharged, I sort of went through one, but then our washing machine broke. So I kind of put the nesting on hold, if that makes sense. And then when they said Trenton was going to come home, I kind of went into fast forward up nesting. The baby's room is still a work in progress, of course. And now we're trying to figure out if we want to put all three babies in the big room, or if we're going to put Trenton in the small room and the girls in the big room. Well, the girls are going to have the big room anyways. But there's no room to put the stuff that's in a small room in a different place right now because we don't have a shed. So it's kind of like we have to get a shed to put all the crap that we have into the shed before we put Trenton in his own room, or else we don't have any room to put like Christmas stuff and stuff. But as of right now, the babies are going to be in our room. Now, Trenton is coming home, so I am over the moon, ecstatic about that. It does scare me because here is the update. So I don't know if this is really a postpartum vlog or a baby vlog part, but I'll just put it into somewhere so you guys can see it. It's all of the above. I think at this point, the NICU baby vlog is going to intertwine with my postpartum vlogs. I don't know why I was trying to keep them separate. I think I was trying to keep them separate because I was trying to talk about just the babies and then my postpartum care, but they're going to intertwine. So from this moment on, they're going to be one big video. I'll just try to do weekly vlogs. We'll put it that way. Try to. Like right now it's Saturday, New Year's Eve, and I might have forgotten to record earlier this week. I probably did, like I said, so you guys will see that video before this one. Anyways, so basically, no, most of the time when you have multiple babies, your babies don't normally come home all at the same time. If they do come home at the same time, that's great. That is great. But normally they discharge one baby and then the other baby comes home later on. It depends on which baby comes home first. Trenton is coming home first. So Isabel is right behind him. So as soon as Trenton comes home and gets in his rhythm and we get in his rhythm of stuff, Isabel will probably come home. So they are thinking Isabel might come home within the next week or two, which, like I said, their original due date, again, was January 29th. So in 2 weeks, that would be about the time that she come home. And then as soon as we bring her home, we'll turn around and probably take Amelia home. But that's totally normal. She may not even make it till next weekend. We're not really sure. We're just going by whatever her time limit is. The reason why Isabel is not going home before Trenton is because she is not stable enough. They have to be stable in their open cribs without braiding, which is low blood pressure, for a certain amount of days. And every single night that she's tried to be stable, or every single night since she's been in open crib, she's had minor drops in her blood pressure. And so, and I think it's because she's straining to poop, because her digestive system, she's not pooping as often as her siblings. So they're trying to give her baby infant laxatives, but they might start giving her prune juice to see if that kind of helps her. So that's probably what it is that her digestive system's not pooping as much. So she's straining to poop and her blood pressure is dropping. But they're going to monitor her and she'll be coming home probably not too long after Trenton comes home. Amelia has to gain a few more pounds, or not a few more pounds, a few more ounces. She's over 4 pounds. Hold on here. All right, where was I? Sorry. Somebody came in the family room, so I didn't want to record my vlog and then have them in the background or Not like I'm that awkward, but you know, yeah. It's a public channel, but with other people in the background, you know, they're probably like, oh, whatever. Anyways, so Amelia. Amelia has to gain a few more ounces because she's over 4 pounds, but she has to gain a few more ounces till she's able to do open crib. Once she's in open crib, then it'll be the same repeat of her siblings, where she'll have to be stable for so many days, and then when she's stable for so many days, it'll be the car seat test, and then she'll come home. So Trenton, Isabel, and then Amelia. Amelia and Isabel might come home at the same time. We don't know, but right now we're just getting Trenton worked on. He did get circumcised yesterday. So that's another scary thing to clean again. Not clean, but work around cleaning again. Sorry, Jim's laughing at me. I was trying to think of anything else. He's still doing great on bottle feeds and boob feeds. He did have the biggest blowout diaper poop earlier today. It went up his back, on his legs. Luckily did not get in his circumcision area, so that's good. But yeah, that's about it so far until tomorrow. By the time I upload this, it'll be way after New Year's. But I hope you guys who do celebrate New Year's had a safe New Year's. Don't drink and drive, or if you celebrated, don't ever drink and drive. Don't follow in my footsteps. Don't do that. Anyways, until tomorrow, I'm going to let you guys go for this week's vlog.